Let's move out.
Command station online. Select your troops and give them orders. Soldier needs help. Select your troops. Command station is under attack.
I need a med pack stat.
The command station is under attack. The command station is under attack. The command station is under attack. The command station is under attack.
Resource tower is under attack. Under attack. Everyone's under attack. Everyone's under attack.
Natural Selection 2 is a fast-paced, team-based hybrid of first-person shooter and real-time strategy. There are two teams, Marines and Aliens. Marines excel at long-range combat, while Aliens must get in close for the kill. One player on each team acts as the commander. The commander sees the battlefield from a top-down perspective, while their teammates play from a first-person perspective. Each team starts with a command structure at one of the 4 or 5 tech points on the map. There are also a handful of resource nodes scattered across the map. Each team secures these locations by building resource towers on them, each one slowly trickling in resources for the team. Denying the enemy's resources while protecting your own is key to winning the game. Both teams' commanders spend these resources to buy equipment, evolve new traits, research new technology, and build various structures to aid the team. Players are also given their own personal share of the resources, which they can use to buy weapons, evolve to higher life forms, and many other things. A team wins the game when all of the enemy's command structures are destroyed. Welcome to Natural Selection 2. Welcome to the Marine team, soldier. As a Marine, your primary concern is to protect this structure, the command station. The Marine commander sits inside this structure, coordinating the team from an eagle-eye view. And this is an infantry portal. This is where Marines are 3D printed back into existence. Without these vitally important structures, your team cannot respawn. Marines spawn with a rifle, a pistol, and an axe. Try switching to them now. The commander has dropped an armory blueprint. The commander can place buildings, but they require ground troops like you to actually build the structure. Approach the blueprint and build the armory with your use key. Good. Now you have a place to heal as well as buy any new weapons that the commander unlocks. One of our base structures needs repairing. Buy a welder from the armory. Now you can repair the observatory. The observatory is a valuable structure that allows you to detect enemies through walls in a large radius. Good work. The commander would like to unlock more weapons for the team, but needs more resources to do so. To get resources faster, we need more resource extractors. But extractors can only be built on resource nodes, and this room only has the one. We will build our second extractor in Cafeteria. Open your map to find Cafeteria. The map is an invaluable tool for both Marines and Aliens. Refer to it often. Make your way to Cafeteria now.
Proceed to waypoint.
You've just been parasited. Notice the yellow icon in the corner and the bugs crawling over your weapon. Every alien in the game can now see exactly where you are, even through walls. Unfortunately, there's no way to get rid of a parasite except to simply wait it out. The commander has scanned the area. There's the alien that parasited you. Kill it.
Proceed to waypoint. Objective
You've been
completed.
injured. Request a med pack from the commander to heal yourself.
Med pack.
There, you've been healed, and the commander spent one resource to do so. You can also request an ammo pack to resupply yourself. Do this now.
I need some ammo over here.
Good. The commander spent another resource to give you that ammo. Now go secure the resource node in cafeteria to ensure they can afford to continue to support you.
Proceed to waypoint.
There is a tunnel here, and it's open. Aliens will use this structure to bring in reinforcements. Destroy it quickly.
Proceed to waypoint. I need a med pack stat. Hey, I need some ammo over here.
Good work.
Objective completed.
Aliens no longer have a fast route to this location. Now finish off the harvester. Notice the green infestation on the floor is receding. Infestation is spread by cysts and gorge tunnels. Without infestation covering the ground, this harvester will slowly die on its own anyways. But we can help it along. Now we can take possession of these resources for ourselves. The first step is to build the power node in this room, located on the north wall. Now we can build that extractor. We now have resources flowing in twice as fast as before. Base is under attack. Prepare to be beaconed home. Good thing we fixed up that observatory. It not only reveals nearby enemies, but can also recall all foot soldiers back to home base, as you've just seen. Refill your health and ammo at the armory.
Proceed to waypoint.
Shotguns have just been researched. Buy one at the armory now. Unfortunately, even with the extra resources, you still cannot afford a shotgun. Luckily, the commander is feeling extra generous today. A shotgun has been dropped near the armory. Pick it up.
Objective completed.
Now we've got some serious close-range firepower. And good timing. The observatory has detected an enemy. Check your map. Go try out your new shotgun.
Proceed to waypoint.
The aliens have an Onos. Luckily, we have some additional firepower now, and we can use it to assault the hive. Find the prototype lab in base, the tall, thin structure, and buy an exosuit.
Proceed to waypoint. Objective completed.
Awesome. Let's go wreck some aliens. Move towards the room called Departures on your map. Your teammates will assist you on foot.
Proceed to waypoint.
Hold still and let your teammates repair you. Good as new. Now go assault the nearby hive with your teammates.
Proceed to waypoint.
The only good Onos is a dead Onos. There's the hive. Destroy it. just killed the last hive, and without hives, aliens cannot respond. Therefore... Welcome to the Alien Team. This is the Hive. Defend it at all costs. If all hives are destroyed, you lose. Each round starts with a single hive, but the commander can place more as the round continues. Dead players are reborn inside eggs, which are periodically dropped from the hive. You've just spawned as a Skulk, the starting lifeform for aliens. The Skulk has a vicious bite and the ability to effortlessly walk on walls and ceilings. Try it out now. Good. You can also force yourself to detach at any time by either moving away from the surface or by pressing the detach key. Try detaching from a wall now. You can also silence your footsteps as a Skulk. The commander needs more resources, but there is a Marine preventing the commander from expanding their territory. Kill him.
Cleanse the intruders.
That Marine is at the end of a long hallway and they are looking right at you. You're never going to be able to close that distance fast enough before they kill you. One thing we can do, however, is mark them. The parasite is a ranged weapon that does a tiny amount of damage but allows the entire team to see exactly where the Marine is located, which is valuable intel. Switch to your parasite now. Try peeking around the corner and parasiting that Marine now. Be quick about it and keep your distance. Good job. The Marine is parasited. Oops, you died anyways. No big deal. Now we should take care of that Marine. They control the hallway, so we'll need to go around. Open your map. Some parts of the map are orange instead of gray. These areas are called vents. Notice that there is a vent connecting pipeline to the neck, bypassing that long hallway. Find the vent and sneak through it. Good job. Instead of having to return to the hive to heal, the commander has upgraded to a crag hive. You now have access to 3 new alien traits. Open your evolve menu. Near the bottom, you can see the 3 traits the crag hive unlocked: vampirism, carapace, and regeneration. Evolve regeneration now. Near the bottom, you can see the 3 traits the crag hive unlocked: vampirism, carapace, and regeneration. Evolve regeneration now. Great. The Skulk lifeform is able to upgrade traits for free, but other lifeforms will cost you personal resources. The commander is going to attempt to capture the resource node in C12. Check your map to see where this is and go there now. The room appears to be clear, so it's safe to drop the harvester. The harvester is very vulnerable right now and will not generate resources until it is completed. It will build very slowly on its own, so the commander is hatching a drifter to help it along. Drifters are servants of the commander. They build structures, cast abilities, and cost a good amount of resources. Destroy the power node in this room. The darkness will make it easier to defend.
Cleanse the intruders.
A Marine is nearby. Set up an ambush in case they decide to attack. Try waiting on the wall above the entrance. Good work defending the harvester. The commander has moved a crag into the room to heal the harvester. Crags heal all alien structures and life forms in a large radius. Stand near the crag to heal now. It won't heal you as fast as a hive or gorge would, but it's still very useful to have nearby. The harvester has finished building. Now we have resources flowing in much faster. It sounds like there are some Marines nearby building something. Use the vent in this room to assess the situation. The Marines have just built a phase gate. This will allow them to reinforce this position instantly. We should destroy it as soon as possible, but there are far too many Marines here now. We will need to draw them away. If we attack something else, that will force some of them to go back to defend, weakening their forward position. Destroy that extractor.
Cleanse the intruders.
Heads up. Some of the Marines are leaving the phase gate to come defend this position. Good work. It's okay that you died, because you've drawn them away from the phase gate, making it a vulnerable target. You have enough personal resources to evolve to a higher life form. Select the Onos. It is the most expensive life form, but also the most devastating. Request a nutrient mist to make yourself evolve faster. These gorges will follow you into battle, healing you when you take damage. Let's go destroy that phase gate now. Charge at that Marine. Try using Stomp against groups of Marines. Destroy it all. That'll teach those filthy oxygen breathers. With their forward position moved, it's time to hit their main base. The gorges are building a tunnel. Tunnels allow for fast travel between two distant positions on the map. The tunnel is open. Stand on it to enter. There's the Marine base. Destroy it. Destroy the infantry portals to stop them from respawning. Now finish off the command station to end the game. Excellent job. That was the only command station the Marines had. Therefore, welcome back to the Marine team, soldier. It's time to teach you how to command. Enter the command station in front of you. As commander, it is your job to oversee the battlefield and issue orders to your troops. To move your view around, simply push the mouse cursor to the edge of the good. Alternatively, you can good. The commander is a vital role to both teams in Natural Selection 2. So vital, in fact, that the game will not start unless both teams have chosen a commander. Aliens have just chosen their commander. Now the game can begin. In the bottom right corner of the screen, there are 3 tabs: Basic Structures, Advanced Structures, and Commander Abilities. On the right side of the minimap is the Tech Tree Graph button. Click it. The Tech Tree Graph shows all of the research and upgrades that have been purchased, are being purchased, or have yet to be purchased. As you can see, we're not starting out with very much. The only way to fix that is to spend a lot of resources. Close the graph.
Soldier standing by.
One of your Marines is asking for orders. Click the notification icon on the right side of the screen to jump to their location.
Soldier standing by. Soldier needs order.
Good. Now create an extractor blueprint on the resource node.
Objective completed.
Soldier
Drop the
standing
extractor blueprint for the group in logistics now.
by. Soldier needs order. Soldier standing by.
Objective completed.
A Marine is under attack. An alien killed the builder and is destroying the extractor. Luckily, we have some backup on the way. The extractor has been saved, but one of our soldiers has been injured. Drop a med pack for them.
Objective completed.
This Marine was badly injured and will require one more med pack to get them back to full health. Good. Although they are now fully healed, their armor is still damaged, and as a result will not be as effective in combat. One way to repair armor is with a welder. We need to build an armory to provide welders. Build an armory in main base. Good.
Objective completed.
That Marine can now repair their teammate and the damaged resource tower. We should now build an observatory in main base as an extra line of defense. It seems all of our soldiers are elsewhere on the battlefield, and that observatory is not going to build itself. As a commander, you can exit the command station at any time. Just be aware that by exiting the command station, you are no longer able to support your team or use any commander abilities, which can sometimes make or break the game. Use it sparingly. Excellent. Now we can see them coming a mile away. Return to the command station. The two Marines on the left side of the map are ready to secure more territory. Follow them.
Soldier needs health.
The Marines on the left side are wisely choosing to hold their position until they are patched up. Drop med packs for them.
Soldier needs health. Soldier needs health. Soldier needs health.
This room appears to be secure. Have your Marines build another resource extractor here. You can never have enough extractors. This territory is pretty far away from home base. We should connect the two rooms with a pair of phase gates. It seems we require some prerequisite technology in order to build phase gates. Select the observatory in main base and research phase tech. Repair room is under attack. Drop med packs to keep them alive.
Soldier needs health.
That was a
Soldier
close
needs
one.
health.
At least we still have one soldier left in the room to build a phase gate. Patch them up with med packs if needed. Phase tech has just finished researching. Drop the phase gate blueprint in repair. Phase gates work by connecting to other phase gates. We will need to build one at home base as well, so this one has something to connect to. Good. Now our troops can instantly travel between our main base and repair room.
Soldier needs ammo.
The Marines from observation are running low
Soldier
on
needs
ammo.
ammo.
Drop them ammo packs to resupply them.
Soldier needs ammo. Soldier needs ammo.
That was close. We need to work on better equipping our soldiers. Drop an arms lab blueprint in main base. Select the arms lab and start upgrading to Armor 1. This will give our soldiers more. Repair room is under attack. Try using the spacebar to jump to the alert. Since we intend to hold this room for a while, it might actually be cheaper to build an armory here for the Marines, rather than spending the money on med and ammo packs. These two Marines should be able to hold this room without Commander supervision for a while now. Armor 1 has just finished being upgraded. We should start upgrading weapons immediately. Select the arms lab and upgrade Weapons 1 now. Commander, the Marines in observation are ready to make a push. Assist them. There are quite a few aliens attacking this part of the map. Perhaps they have a tunnel nearby. Since we have an observatory, we can perform a scan of any location on the map. Scan the room ahead to see what the aliens have. Nope. It's much worse than a tunnel. The aliens have a hive and elevator transfer. Drop a phase gate blueprint and observation. We're going to build a forward base here. Now drop an
Objective
armory
completed.
for them, like we did in repair. One of the players is requesting shotguns, which are much more powerful at close range than the rifle. Select the armory and research shotguns now. Weapons 1 has just finished researching. We should start the next upgrade right away. Good. Now we should think about how we're going to kill this hive. One option is to simply charge in, guns blazing. However, with so few Marines and so many aliens, this is not likely to succeed. Luckily, we have another option. Build a robotics factory at the forward base.
Research complete.
We can build a special kind of artillery piece here called an arc. Arcs will only attack structures, but they can fire through walls.
Your base is under attack. Your base is under attack.
Select the robotics factory and upgrade it to an arc factory. Arcs can attack alien structures through walls within a short distance, meaning we don't even need to enter the room to kill that hive.
Research.
Build an arc from our new arc factory. Even though arcs can fire through walls, they still need their targets spotted for them. We could scan the room repeatedly, however it will be cheaper in the long run to just build an observatory nearby. There is no good. Now select the arc and deploy it into its firing mode. Good. Now select the arc and deploy it into its firing mode. Something isn't right. We haven't seen any aliens for a while. What are they up to? Base rush, incoming at home. Check your map. We need to recall all troops home to deal with this. Select the observatory and use the distress beacon ability. Good work. Now let's go finish off that hive. Good job. The aliens have been defeated. This concludes your formal training in commanding, soldier. Be aware that there is still much more to learn that you'll pick up in the field. Good luck. Dismissed. Welcome back to the alien team, Commander. As Commander, one of your top priorities is to ensure a steady flow of resources. There are 2 resource nodes reasonably close to our starting hive. These are sometimes referred to as natural expansions, or naturals. Before we can place a harvester on these resource nodes, we need to cover them with infestation. We can create infestation by placing cysts. Try placing a cyst near the resource node in gravity control now. Notice that placing the cyst near the resource node also created other cysts between here and the hive, completing the connection. It will take a few moments before this cyst chain is fully built and spreading infestation. While we wait, build another chain of cysts leading up to the other natural expansion, in Plaza. The cysts in gravity control have finished building and are now spreading their infestation. Spawn a harvester in gravity control. While we wait for the harvester to build, we should choose an upgrade path for our hive. There are 3 upgrade paths to choose from: Crag, Shade, and Shift. Crag favors toughness and survivability, Shade favors stealth and deception, and Shift favors speed and evasion. Select the hive and upgrade it to a Shift hive. Good. We should now work on claiming some more territory. Extend the cyst chain to hydroanalysis. Our hive is finished upgrading and is now a shift hive. Now we can make our teammates more effective by placing upgrade structures called spurs. Upgrades are valuable structures and therefore should be placed somewhere safe. Place a spur in launch control now. 3 of each type of upgrade are required for maximum effect. For example, with only this 1 spur, our forces will only be receiving about 1/3 of the potential speed boost. Alien structures build very slowly without assistance. Spawn a drifter to build this spur faster. Good, that spur will be built in no time. We need to secure our territory to the east. Create a tunnel entrance in hydroanalysis. Tunnels act like a shortcut, connecting 2 distant points on the map, allowing an area to be reinforced much quicker. Select the tunnel and build the other end in base. There is a Marine killing our cyst chain. We can't see them because we don't have line of sight on them, but they are there. Our cyst in hydroanalysis has been completely disconnected from the hive. Notice that it is slowly taking damage. It will eventually die if it is not reconnected. Try reconnecting the cyst chain now. Notice that the cyst in hydroanalysis is now glowing since it is once again connected to a hive. Now we can use this resource node without the need for a cyst chain. Build a harvester next to the tunnel. This tunnel is in a critical location on the map, and therefore we should do everything we can to help our team hold this territory. Build a crag on the infestation near the tunnel. Crags are a type of support structure that heal nearby aliens and structures. Also, don't let the name throw you. Despite upgrading our hive to a shift hive, we are still able to build the other 2 types of support structures. Hydroanalysis is being attacked.
Resource towers in project.
It's a good thing we built a crag here. It enables our forces to heal on the front lines rather than having to return to the hive.
We should claim the resource node in Plaza now, but let's make things a little more interesting. Since we chose the shift upgrade path, we have the ability to echo structures. This is performed by the shift support structure. Build a shift in main base near the resource node. The Echo ability allows alien structures to be moved from one infested location to another at a cost. We can use this to move the tough, fully built harvester from our main base to Plaza. Select the shift and echo the harvester to Plaza. Good. Now we can place a new harvester in main base, where it can grow and fully mature with much less risk than if we had placed it further away. Gravity control is under attack. There are some Marines attacking our harvester. We can't see them because we don't have anything in the room that can see them. Harvesters, like all alien structures, are blind. The Marines in gravity control killed the cysts that were providing infestation to the harvester. If we don't rebuild them fast enough, the harvester will starve to death. Place a new cyst near the harvester now. Good, though it's important to realize that this harvester is still damaged and will be an easy target if the Marines return. Drop a whip to protect it. Whips are short-range defensive structures. They typically won't be killing large numbers of Marines, but will at least serve to soften them up or force them into a vulnerable position, allowing your teammates to finish them off easier. We should position this whip out of sight so it can't be so easily shot by Marines. Select the whip and order it to move out of sight of the entrance. We have plenty of resources flowing in now. We should build our second spur. It's time for us to build our second hive in hydroanalysis. Good. We should bring our drifter over to help build the hive. Hives take a very long time to build compared to other structures. Every little bit helps.
Structure is under attack.
Order the drifter to grow the hive. As usual, gorges build much faster than drifters, however they also require a lot of energy to keep up the pace. Echo the shift to hydroanalysis to keep this gorge from running out of energy while they build the hive.
Structure is under attack. Structure is under attack. Structure is under attack.
Good. While we wait for the new hive to build, we should upgrade the biomass of the first hive. Select the shift hive in launch control and upgrade biomass. Each hive is itself worth 1 point of biomass and can be upgraded 3 times for a total of 4 biomass per hive. Each additional level of biomass makes aliens tougher and enables the commander to research advanced abilities for each lifeform type. While we wait, we should create a third spur to finish out the shift hive upgrades. Drop the last spur in launch control. Build a second drifter since our first one is busy. Good. As soon as that is done building, our aliens will be able to enjoy the maximum benefit of the upgrades. We now have level 2 biomass. Our aliens are now slightly tougher than they were moments ago. There is an alien evolving to a higher life form nearby. Place a nutrient mist near that egg to speed up the evolution process. Awesome. That player will be out of their egg and kicking ass in no time. The new hive has just finished building. The completed hive means we get 1 additional level of biomass, bringing the total to 3. Level 3 biomass unlocks many new abilities, but they still must be researched before players can use them. Select a hive and begin researching the metabolize ability for our fade. Good, since we have 2 hives, we can research 2 abilities at once. Select the other hive and begin researching Bile Bomb, a gorge ability. While we wait for those abilities to finish researching, we can work on our second set of upgrades. Select the new hive and upgrade it to a shade hive. Now we should try to conceal our presence in this room a little better. Build a shade. The shade will conceal all aliens and structures in a large radius, making the room appear empty to any Marines nearby. The Marines are using arcs against our new hive. Select the shade and use the ink ability. The ink ability not only clouds Marines' vision, but also disrupts the targeting systems of arcs, buying us valuable time. But we can't keep it up forever. The arcs need to be destroyed, quickly. We've run out of eggs. Hives spawn eggs on their own, but very slowly. We need to spawn eggs faster to defend this hive. Select the hive in hydro analysis and hatch some eggs. Our gorge can use their new Bile Bomb ability to easily dissolve those arcs, but we need to clear those Marines first. Select your drifter. Each upgraded hive enables a unique ability for the drifter. Since we have a shade hive, our drifters can create hallucinations. Create a hallucination cloud on the group of aliens. Good. Now those Marines won't know which aliens to shoot at. Our gorge will make short work of these vile machines. A Marine is killing upgrades in main base. Exit the hive and deal with them. That's strange. That Marine entered from the north side of the room. How did they get there? Return to the hive so we can send our drifter to investigate. Use the drifter from launch control to scout north. The Marines have a phase gate in Plaza. This is bad. And things just got a whole lot worse. It looks like Marines are throwing everything they've got at us up north. It's only a matter of time now before they attack our main base, and it is unlikely we will be able to defend against such a strong attack. Instead, we'll need to take out something of theirs. Your teammates are forming a pack to counterattack the Marine base. Get your drifter away from the Marines and use it to help the counterattack.
Resource tower is under attack.
The Marines don't have another base, but we do. If we can destroy them quickly enough, we win. Attack now! Use the Enzyme Cloud Drifter ability to make your teammates attack faster. Even though you lost the hive, Marines still lost their only command station on the map. Therefore, aliens win. This concludes all of the formal training available to you in Natural Selection 2. However, there is still plenty more for you to learn in the field. The most important thing you can do as a commander is communicate. If you're unsure of how something works or don't know what to do, ask your teammates. The fastest way to get ejected from the command chair is to be silent and do nothing. The second most important thing you can do is use a microphone. Good luck, Commander. Dismissed.
Get some. I need a med pack.
I need a med pack still.
Zoom it. Maybe we can do a 5 versus